all that. I've gotten, enough. I just came on here and did it like this. I'm sorry. I'm in my living room. Those are all my crazy clothes. I'm renovating my closet, and so my clothes are here behind me, and so it looks like I'm in a warehouse, but I'm really in my living room. So I think if you look at just some of the facts, this person was not present at graduation. Again, there was not one graduation. There were several graduation events, both for NYU and Harvard. You can look these things up. There's a schedule. They're public events. Anybody can come or get tickets or show up or be there. They're usually in auditoriums. NYU was at Yankee Stadium. One of the graduations, the other ones were at smaller venues and locations. One of ours was at the Beacon Theater. They're all over. The same for Harvard and Boston. There's many different groups that graduate. So Aoki's like a classics major. It might be the classics group or the division of arts and science, or the law group, the this group, the that group. Everybody has a graduation in addition to the school as a whole, right? So my point of saying all this is that hi, Renbex. Hi, you guys. The point of saying all this is that if you look, this person has not been to any events, did not come to graduation, no, he wasn't particularly wanted, but no one stopped you, hasn't sent a flower or a gift or a kind word, cut the kids off when they were traveling around. Aoki was on a trip to Greece with the classics department. She didn't know that her little debit card or whatever wasn't working. That was a whole mess. And it's a lot. Again, you parents will know when you have kids that are in the middle of finals and studies and stuff like that, and stuff comes up and their things aren't going through and they're, whatever. It's been a stressful past months getting through college, and it's been a stressful past just couple of years dealing with this just dealing with this craziness. Hold on, I'm just trying to see what you guys are saying and I can't. So I just want to say I usually stay here and I try to be very supportive of my family. I've tried to be very supportive all the time of even my baby daddies. I've sat quietly through things, and just because I'm a mom, I've tried to look the other way for things and turn the other cheek. And I don't know, I sometimes feel like some of those things come back to haunt you over time, and stuff like that. So, I'm not really sure, but I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. Again, like I'm sitting here with my kids in my house. Easy to find me, not running, not hiding, not doing any of that. And so to have these constant attacks is just kind of crazy. Like, I don't know. And I know you're probably looking at me now, fool, watching this, I'm sure. Like, I'm not your friend. We're not friends. Like, the stuff that you've done to our family is just too much. Like, please just go in peace. Go and serve the Lord, whatever Lord you serve. That's funny because on the one hand, you have all this yogi preaching, this yogi karmic love. I feel like that's an act. And then the real side, the real things come out, and you're like super, vindictive and mean and lying. Again, you can go back right now. You want to see a couple of lies. You can go on their page. You can look at all their pictures that they say things like, we were just together. We just talked. They post pictures of my kids from years ago, making you think that they're right there, right down the street, right now, going through all this stuff. You can look. You can gauge the date. You can see the comments. You can see they're blocked. We don't talk to them. These are all lies. You tell the one guy doing this interview, you're so rich, you're this and that. But yet in reality, I think you're probably pretty broke. And again, all of this stuff is like, my picture frame broke. All of this stuff is like, look, okay, it broke again. All of this stuff is like, documented and And you guys can just see where we're coming from, where I'm coming from. I'm a good person. I'm very transparent in the fact that, in the sense that, again, people know me. You guys know me. Some of you have never met me. You've grown up with me. You've seen my shows. You see my work. You wear my clothes. Others of you know me very well. You know me personally. You know my kids. You know my exes. You know the dads. A lot of people here know both of us, and they know he's wrong. All the friends have said, this is wrong. This is crazy. We don't understand it. But they still support him. I feel like it's one of those things where he's just like a bigger than life kind of, powerhouse. And so he just kind of turns and manipulates the press and people and to believe, anything like gaslighting, like that didn't happen. I didn't do that to you. I didn't do those things to you. I didn't, you're imagining things. How many countless women have said this, have been told this, I should say, or would say this to you? Myself and my 2 girls who are adults included, You guys didn't just start to see my kids. We didn't just go through a divorce. We went through this divorce, I don't know, 20 years ago. 20 some odd years ago. So this is not a situation, again, you can get receipts, you can go see where they say like, oh, kids been brainwashed, but we've been fine up until these past several years. So, what happened? All of a sudden now the kids are brainwashed. All of a sudden now these young women who are grown women are babies. They have their own relationship with you. You have your own not existent relationship with them. I'm just asking that you please leave us alone. I've tried to go to lawyers and get help. I've tried to show all the crazy texts I've had to block. Like, you do crazy shit, like send flowers to yourself and take a picture and post it on the gram and tell everybody I sent you flowers. Again, I have receipts of all of this. I have receipts from your office saying that you sent flowers to yourself without my permission. I have all of this. You guys have never seen it because it just doesn't warrant, it doesn't rise to that occasion. I mind my own business. But please don't attack my children. They've been through so much. Don't attack my family, which is supposed to be your family too. Don't do that because you're at rock bottom. I don't know. Hypothetically, you're at rock bottom. You've hit the bottom. I don't know. You're grasping at straws. I don't know if this is a money grab. I don't really know what this is. I think it's probably all of the above. I have to say I think and allegedly and all these things just so I can be, right in saying like my feelings and how I feel, what I think. But I met this person when I was in high school in St. Louis, Missouri. I was modeling. I was 16 years old. Like, I've known you and everybody knows. Again, that's documented. You can see. I believe I was maybe a sophomore. I know it was before junior prom and senior prom because I went to both of those proms alone with my friends when I was dating them. So it was definitely long before junior and senior prom. I think it was around sophomore year of high school. And again, everybody knows this in my life. They know I was walking around, they see me. The point of it is I've known you a long time and I've seen lots of stuff and I just choose to not go there. Lots of things that I could say over the time. I'm typically the one that he and others would call to have their back, right? I'm the one that they would call to solidify everything, to validate everything. If you always look, whenever they get into trouble, they always want to hop up on the live and do a half screen with me. Again, this was years ago because we don't speak now. But, I'm always the one that kind of puts out the fire. I'm also the one that always runs to the defense of all my friends. So if you see any other women, certainly women that I've come up with, certainly women that are mothers of my other of my kids that I love, I come to their defense. So if they're down and out or something's wrong, yeah, you're always going to see Kimora, big mouth me, running up to the gate, running up to help. And you know why? It's because I feel like I'm the one that can't be bowled over. Some of these other people can be bowled over. A lot of my women, friends and other moms, they've gone through things. I've lost friends of mine. People have passed on. I've been through a lot. And I've seen where women a lot of times just don't get their just due. They don't get support. They don't have anything to show for their life and their contributions because they depended on a man. I am not that. I'm one of the few. I'm one of the few. And there's a handful. You can count us in your hands. I'm one of the few that doesn't have to do that. I'm one of the few that has my own stuff. And because of that, I feel like I'm the one that can speak up. I'm the one, my stuff does not depend on, my paycheck doesn't depend on these buffoons, Whereas some of my other friends, they do, their life does depend on that. And so they can't always speak up. So that's another just side note as to why you see me running. Anytime there's an issue, I'm going to run because I'm the one that you can't knock down. I'm the one that you're not just going to ignore and step over me. And so that's just a little side note as to why you will always see me fighting or taking up women's causes. You guys know that. I work with Skid Row. I work with unhoused, homeless children, women and children, infants. You know this. This is my life's work. I have, adopted my third son. I mean, I'm a global citizen of the world. I'm a woman of the world. I'm a business woman, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm just tired of it. Please leave us alone. Stop with all these lies. And I see a lot of comments and, thank you guys. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm saying, please, leave us alone. We tried to help you. Somewhere there's love for you. Please try to raise above and just leave us alone. I have done everything I could to raise my kids. I've done everything I could, oftentimes alone. I've been scammed up one side of the street and down the next. And I'm still standing. I'm still okay. That's not, those things the same cannot be said for other people. I'm from St. Louis. I see people on here from St. Louis. And they're saying we're strong and we're not going to take that. Yeah. I'm from St. Louis. I'm not going to take this. And one of my baby daddies, the one in question, is from Queens. And so I never thought either that Queens would come through like that. That is not representing Queens. You know what I'm saying? You are not official. You are not thorough.
I did also want to come on here and say that I can't, between a lot of people who are close to him and who have experienced how he has, just lashed out at anyone he can and completely changed the person that he is. A lot of us feel like maybe something's wrong, mentally, I don't know. He's older, I don't know. But he has completely changed. I will come on here and talk about whatever I want because it's my life and I'm the one suffering. So, he has completely changed. The couple texts I just had, those are only the beginning. I'm going to go through them if he's going to... I don't want to post a ton. But if he tries to say that, it's not happening, I have screen recordings, I have voice memos of things that it doesn't sound like a human being. He's, shrieking and yelling, and, he sounds, possessed. So, I will say, I'm not even sure if it's, to his credit, but the best explanation I have is something mental going on, because I used to be very close to my dad. He used to be a good co-parent, close with my mom, my stepdad. He was his godfather to my little brothers. We all went on vacation together every year, like very close, well after the divorce. Everyone was really happy. When he had business ventures, my mom would invest in them, like good friends. He'd come stay with us, like we'd come stay there. We'd like all the time, everyone together. And then really he suddenly just decided that like if we don't agree, it's, oh, you're all like your mother, I hate you, all these are the same. Oh my, I mean, he's just a different person. Like he has like looked me in the eye and I've been like, I need help. I was in Greece doing a camp and I was like, you cut off my debit card. I only got like couple $100 a month as a minor. And I was like, I'm in a foreign country and my debit card won't work. I can't even add money to it. Can you help me? And he was just like, no, I sure hope that you don't die on the streets of Thessaloniki. And I was like, no, like I'm really stranded out here. I need help. And he's like, well, maybe you should ask your mother not to sue me. And I'm like, you're suing her. And he's like, well, maybe when you decide you're gonna like be reasonable, I'll help you. And I'm like, this is unsafe. It's nighttime. What? You cut me off out of nowhere. And he did it like on purpose. He was like, oh, enjoy camp. I put like, you're good to go. I put money in your car. And then he cut it off when I landed. So I'd be stranded. My mom helped me. It was fine. Worse things have happened. I'm just saying he'll like look me in the eye and be like, well, maybe when you decide to, like threatening me. So I felt that was important to include because if we do continue to get into it and some of the things that I post are going to look crazy, and I agree, they're crazy. And it would honestly make me feel better if something was severely wrong, because this is just not the father that I know, or the father that I've had. You know, like, to this day, I would never let a man talk any kind of way to me, because my dad was always good to me, and then he just completely changed. So I just want to include that it could be that, and I don't know his mental situation, but like he used to do kind of crazy stuff, and then say he had COVID, so we'd all call him, or if we'd say, hey, I need some space because all you do is tell me how awful I am and how I have my mom's awful ass cunt genetics. So, hey, like I'm in school, and can you not harass me when I'm in school? He wasn't paying for school, by the way. Can you not harass me? And then I would say, I'm gonna take some.
That's your business, but I feel like I've cleansed myself. Thank you for letting me shed those tears. Let me see what you guys are saying. I love you. I love you too. Thank you so much. And for people who have just joined now, I guess you'll catch up later. I'll leave this. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this one if I know how when I hang up. But the bottom line is, stop popping your over here on this side of the fence to the moms that are doing whatever they're doing to hold it down. And I've done everything to hold it down for my 5 kids. I said 3, but I'm holding 5 kids. Okay, so yeah, don't come for us. And it's all good when we're friendly, but then when things start to kind of break apart, you know, you start with the whole intimidation tactics, the belittling tactics, the lies, you know. It's too much. It's kind of played. And coming from a bold-faced liar, like, who even is going to believe that? There's plenty of other women where I've come from. There's plenty of other people where I've come from. There's plenty. I have an army behind me. You are an army too. I know that. That's why we've been suffering through all this time. But I do think in this case right now, the truth will prevail and the righteous will prevail. And I'm really saying that, you know, like, step ye off, Satan, step off. Go over there with your stuff. Keep over there under your rock. She's in New York, up on my thing. Only Ming is here.
I just saw her walking up the door.
Oh, Ming just left.
Ming's over it.
So, yeah. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Mother's Day. I see so many women on here that I know you're single moms. And I see a lot of guys on here that I know, you know, you guys are single dads. I see a lot of people on here that I know make it work in spite of the odds. That I know make it work when, you know, in spite of being abandoned, pushed to the side, dropped off. You know, I see men a lot of times that spend like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on women, random women and their kids, and not even bother to talk to their own kids or even to send a birthday card or a birthday present or a gift card for a birthday meal, you know, $100 meal at Applebee's. I don't know. Nothing. But they do so much for these, you know, random whatever people, random men and women. So, you know, that's it. Go in peace. Go with God. Vaya con Dios. Thank you guys for listening to me. I see like Philadelphia. I see St. Louis. I see Kansas City. I see Europe in here and Texas and just so much. Everybody's on here now saying, what's going on? You guys got to enlighten the crew from the past. I see Queens in here. So that's it. All you moms and dads and the people who are really holding it down for their families and aunts and uncles and cousins and grandmas and grandpas, everybody, God bless you and kudos. I take off my hat to you. But I also take my hat off to myself. And this is where it just kind of stops. Okay, I could be a lot of things. I'll be that. It's fine. Think of all those names and whatever you want to do. But don't attack my kids. Don't have anything to say about what goes on in this house. Because if you want to, then we can all just do that. And like I said, I like receipts. I have receipts. I've been collecting them. I've been baking a cake. So if you want it, just let me know. Hit me up. And let me know that you want it. I got more. But please leave us alone. I beg. Sometimes I'm a little feisty. The yoga kind of escapes me, you know, and I be wanting to like, but I'm back to being a yogi right now. But you are living a life of sin and mess and crime and mess. That's the crazy part. So fix yourself. Don't throw stones when you live in a glass house. Okay? Make yourself right with your creator. And I see a lot of women on here that are saying, oh, this resonates so much. And and here's Aoki on here right now.
I see it.
Oh my God. How do I erase that? Aoki said, hold on. Wait, let me screenshot this. Hold on. Here, Aoki Lee Simmons. Aoki says, I have phone tapes of him threatening me. Now, y'all know. Why would Miss Harvard have to do that? Miss Harvard, you don't have to do that. I love you, baby. Mama has your back all the time. But you don't have to do that. And I know you're always worried, Aoki, at what people are going to think of you if you say this, if you say that, or if something comes out. Baby, they already know. They known your peoples long before you did, baby. You just got here. You 20.
Enjoy.
They 70. They are damn near 70 years old. Okay? Leave us the fook alone. That's all that we ask. Stop threatening my kids. Stop harassing us. Stop lying. Stop posting these things on your story like we're friends. Stop posting this lying narrative. Stop telling the world you're so rich when we know you not. Circumstances and things have taken a toll. Lawsuits and accusations have taken a toll. Tell the truth. Okay? If you want to be a yogi, like really live that in your heart. I used to always say from when I was young, if you were a fraction of the dad or a fraction of the person that the world thinks you are, things would be so different at home. And, you know, maybe I am just a powerful, stronger woman, stronger, independent spirit, because people always say, well, it's not just one baby daddy, right? It's like 2 or 3. I have 3. And on any given day, it could be 1 or 2 that I'm not really messing with. You never know. But no, I'm sorry. It could be 5. It's not a reflection of me because I do my stuff. I hold my stuff down and everybody knows that. And that is evident in the fact that I am with my kids in and out day and night of their life. Come here, baby.
Hi.
Hi.
But he was fucking me.
Wolfie was you.
He was putting his hand on me.
He was putting his hands on you. Wolfie. Say hi. This is my other baby. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Look, it's a video.
Hi, Bio.
Hi, BDO. Are you my baby? No?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Who's your mom?
Do we share?
Yeah.
We share. She's trying to take my baby. It's Hachi's baby, but she's my baby too. Are you my baby too?
Yeah.
Sit up here. Stop trying to slide down.
She want a mama.
Hachi's trying to take. Tell Wolfie I said to keep his hands to himself.
Okay.
Wolfie!
Oh. He's upstairs.
Go get him.
I'm gonna get
She's 3. Okay, the girls will tell. He put his hands on me. He put him hands on me. That's Brielle. So that's it, everybody. I love you. Stay strong. I don't want to overly ramble. I've already done that. If you have any more questions, call me. You know how to find me. The exotic chick, the exotic hottie, the exotic chochi.
Hey, Poodle Bat.
Oh, they said hi.
Brat, 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 brat.
All right, so I think that's it.
We good though. Wrap it up.
Someone is saying, oh, they got Lisa Hilton in here. They saying, take notes, sis.
Oh.
She takes notes. She gives notes too.
She is the notebook.
She is. We are notebooks.
Baby.
Yes.
Wolfie's upstairs.
Come here.
He's upstairs.
What did he do now? Tell us.
He was just racing with me. Then he told me, but I could tell him to eat his food.
You can tell him to eat his food, okay? Okay? Tell him you're not older, but you're wiser, and he's gonna listen. Tell him mommy said, auntie said, eat his food.
He's not here.
Go upstairs and find him and tell him I said.
But I can't.
Okay, well stay here with us then. You want to come back on the screen?
No.
Okay. You just want to stand there? All right. So who is this? Hold on. Brooklyn Bevy. Children need their dads. True, they do. But don't tell me that. Tell the dads that. The mothers or the single parents who are left behind, left in the family unit, left to take care of the kids, we're not the ones alienating. Yeah, we do need the dads. The dads was always around up until some point. So you ask yourself what happened there. Because this is not a house where we typically don't mess with dads. We're always like in real good. You could go back and look at pictures on our vacations. That's my boat I had him on. You could go back and see pictures of all kinds of destinations. Those are my houses that I had him in. Those are my things that I invited him to come in and co-parent with myself and my children and his children and my husband. Okay, I've shared my ex. I've opened up my life. So children do need fathers. Children do need mothers. It takes a village. I will say that. But they don't need someone who is narcissistic, emotionally not supportive. Abusive, physical, we're talking about right now. Financial abuse you tried to inflict upon my kids. You tried by, withholding some little $300 or $500 or even maybe more allowance. That don't work. Okay, I have my kids back until the end of earth, whatever I got to do, wait tables, sweep the snow, plow the snow, whatever I got to do, I'm doing that. Okay, for me, it happens to be lifestyle and fashion and things like that that I choose to stick to. But I always have my kids. We're good. And that's it. I just saw your ET interview. That was a good one, right? ET is good to us, and the kids were there, and they got. It was a great time. That's the whole point. I wish I could come on here and say that to you guys. It's been a great time. We've gone through graduation. I'm so proud of my kids. I really did do this pretty much single-handedly. I'm going to tell you that on this Juneteenth. Not that I don't mind to share the stage, but I mind to be tormented. So I'm very proud of my girls. Don't you worry about this, you guys. Maybe we should be writing another book. Tina's on here. Tina, I love you. And yes, the women in Korea are beautiful and everywhere all over Asia. And can you please send us an itinerary for Tokyo? The kids have been asking. That's the kids' Auntie Tina. We need all the stops in Tokyo. I love you, and thank you for my lip balm and all the colors, my lip glossies and all the colors. We only got 2, and Mingy came and took hers and whatever. That's another whole day. So that's my girlfriend, another single mom, entrepreneur. I'm not going to tell all her business up in here, but I just will say that us women defy, the odds. When the man comes home and he's been, sleeping with the secretary, while all the times that I was loving you, you were busy. We have that. We've seen a lot. And we still persevere. And then people want to come in and attack the parents. We're not going to do that. They say you got them cracking up. They love you. Tell your friend that we loves her. I like that top hat shoe. Okay, so what else? Single lady notes. Hi, you know you've helped me through some things. You have some pearls of wisdom there. That's it. 90s Kimora Lee. Hi, you guys. But it takes a nation, and I know here that these few thousand people on this feed are my tribe. And again, you guys know me. You know my family. You know all the members that we're talking about.
Hang up.
Oh, we're on the what?
We're still here, and we're right here.
It's live?
No.
Oh, no. Wait, let me see. My eyes are swollen.
This is why we're hanging up.
Let me see. No,
bye.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, don't hang up. Oh, yeah, it sends himself flowers, but lies and says they're from her. Yeah, that's true. I have pictures. I can send it in. Who is that? That's Neighborhood Talk. Shade Room, whoever you are. Yeah, I have the pictures. I have the messages from the staff that says, I'm so sorry. Should we send flowers from you? And I said, absolutely not. I don't mess with them. They sent them anyway and apologized to me. I have messages saying, we're so sorry that we did that. And then you went into your little birthday celebration and you showed everybody that me and the girls sent you flowers. You wrote the cards and everything your office did like it came from us. Yeah, I have receipts. I also have receipts. Aoki has receipts. Ming has receipts. Yeah, the mother is responding. We're tired. All right, you can think what you want to think. For those of you that don't support me and don't love me, that's fine. You don't pay my bills. Help them over there pay his. But that's it.
We shaking.
All right, have a good week, you guys. Let's see. Russell left the country.
Brielle. Come here.
Yeah, Russell lives, I don't know, he travels all around, but I think he spent the most part of the past many years in Bali, which is, yeah. And then I see other people on here saying, oh, how can you be broke and how can you be this? But when you get enough lawsuits and stuff, and when you have enough accusations from various people for doing various things, that stuff wears down on you. Ma'am. Where is your daddy?
He's at work.
Is daddy in the phone? Here, say hi.
Hi, Daddy.
She said we're giving it up for the father. So there you go. We love the father.
That's a daddy.
But Daddy, he's my sister.
He's your sister.
Yeah.
Okay, now wait a minute. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a sister?
Yeah.
You're a sister?
Yeah.
Okay, sister.
I'm your sister.
All right, sister. Soul sister.
Wait, is that Mickey Mouse?
Yes, that's Mickey Mouse. Go see him, Brielle. I'm almost done with my interview, okay? Yeah, and people get blackballed and people go through their life and people, whatever. All the dirt comes to the light. I'm sorry. That was a Freudian slip. Comes to your life. All the dirt done in the dark will come to the light, okay? And I have a lot of dirt. This isn't even any dirt. This is trying to set the record straight and saying, please leave us alone. Please leave us alone. But if you want dirt, we got that too. We don't want to do that. And the kids don't want us to do that. We choose to take the high road. What do they say? When they go high, when they go low, we go high. But in this case,
I go to hell.
Yeah, we're going a little low today. Give up all the tea. I didn't even give up no tea. So if you want some more tea, come on back to the tea factory, okay?
So I can go to hell.
Right, so we can go to hell. Mm-hmm. And they say Yoki's crying. Go see where Yoki is. Is she crying?
In New York.
No, click on her thing though. That's it. Are we in Pride? Is this Pride? Yes. Happy Pride. Happy Juneteenth. Where is Aoki? Can you? Because I can't click on this thing. Let me find her.
Come here.
Aoki's crying on live? How do I find her? How do I find her?
She's already off.
She's off?
Yeah, so that means let's go.
What? Hold on. Where is Aoki? Here. Wait. How do I find her in here?
You have to log off first.
No, she can join in right here.
She's already gone. You want to
Yellow ball.
Okay, hold on.